Hey, this is Nick Mitchell with TopTierMarketingOnline.com here, specializing in helping business owners with or without a website maximize their marketing, but specializing in delivering results with internet marketing. In this video, I want to address the question I get a lot is, how do I know if my ads are working, or are my ads even working at all? Now, if you have to ask this question, it's common, but it's not the greatest question to ask, because it means you're out of touch with the lifeblood of the money coming into your business. Now, you might have heard the joke about the business owner who said, "Yeah, I know that half my ads are working. I just don't know which half." The general way to go about this is just to spend more money and ramp up your advertising budget and kind of hope for the best. Unfortunately, this is not the most efficient way to go about it. Now, no matter what, you need to have some sort of tracking system in place to be able to see what's working and what's not. Now, there's the old school tracking method, the age-old method of just asking, how did you hear about us? But ask yourself, are you doing this, or are you training your people to do this? There's also the aspect of using coupons or campaign codes, things like that, so you can see where your marketing dollars are being spent and where they're actually being effective. But the problem with these is that you're relying on employees that you have to train and then hope that they actually do what you tell them to do. So it can give you some skewed numbers that aren't entirely accurate. Now, the beauty of the internet leads us to new school tracking, where you can literally track everything. Every single little transaction that occurs or every action that happens, you can track. For example, traffic getting to your website, you can track and see exactly how many of those turn into actual leads. Then you can track and see exactly how many of those leads turned into how many customers, and then how much each of those customers actually spent. So you can calculate essentially how much each visit to your website is worth, so that you can calculate what you should spend in order to get that traffic to your website. Now, you can also change your marketing message midstream. Ask Yellow Pages to do that, and they'd probably tell you to call them next year, because once you put the ad up, it's pretty much stuck in there, and you're going to have to pay that monthly fee with zero flexibility. Now, something very, very, very important, which the internet allows you to do really effortlessly, but compared to traditional direct mail or old school marketing methods, it's kind of difficult. Now, I got to give credit where credit's due, and split testing, as far as I can tell, really goes back to Claude Hopkins in 1923. He wrote Scientific Advertising. But really, what split testing comes down to is that you take two ads, you write one a little bit different than the other, and you both send them out or expose them to the same amount of prospects or customers. Whichever one gets the higher response rate is the winner. Now, that one becomes what's called the control. So control, rinse, and repeat, meaning then you write another ad, test it against the control, see which one of those two wins, and then keep picking the winner. And that's a scientific way of testing which of your advertising or marketing messages are the most effective and get you the most customers with literally zero guesswork. Now, if you need some help setting up some of these trackable marketing systems, especially online, you can request a complimentary consultation with me. You can either go back to your email that you might have got this video in and reply to one of those emails, or you can just email me at nick@toptiermarketingonline.com. Be sure to put in your website details and some of what your situation is. Again, that's nick@toptiermarketingonline.com. And I can't wait to hear from you and help you, and I wish the best to your success.